Hi, how are you? Amanda, Seint Artist. We're gonna do an eyeshadow tutorial. This is gonna be a fun one because I've never done it before and I just had this wild idea in my head that this could be good. So let's get started. Here's my colors, they're right here. And I'm really just focusing on these two, and I think this is gonna be the game changer. This is Drift. It is my favorite. There's Rome and Sabrina, which are very similar, but there's a different formula with Drift. I don't understand it. Don't ask me. I just say it's different, and trust me, okay? That's all you gotta do. You've trusted me this far. Trust me a little farther. Get Drift. If you have Rome, I was a lover of Rome for a long time. Rome was my go-to. And I would use Sabrina sometimes. I thought Rome was more of a neutral, whereas Sabrina's a bit more bright. And then this one came out. I have one everywhere. I have one in my gym bag. I have one right here. I have like 3 because I like it so much. It's my go-to. This is also a great illuminator. If you don't want to get one of the big full-size tiles, go get yourself a Drift eyeshadow and use it as your illuminator. It's so good. All right. Let's do our makeup, okay? All right, I'm gonna go into my brightening, which is Versailles, also one of my favorite highlight colors because it has pink undertones and it just makes it yummy and bright. Trust me. I'm gonna say trust me every time I say try something because, well, I'm showing you all the makeup things anyways, which means trust me. I'm gonna go into Cupcake now. I'm gonna tap into Cupcake and I'm just gonna set it. I say this every time. I create a blank canvas and then I set it with powder so then I can create a blank blendable surface because it's cream, the Versailles is cream, so it's going to be sticky to powders. And so blending on it can be a little bit difficult and it takes more work. But if you set this with a powder, it will keep it from creasing and it will also make a blendable surface. That's it. I am going to go into whatever brush pops up first. The smudge brush. I like the smudge brush. I'm going to trade some things around. Let's bring our brush cleaner to the shadows. I really need to get a new Vanilla Dust. Okay, we're just going to clean this off real quick. And I'm going to go into Drift first. And I'm going to go in on the big wide end. And I'm going to tap this under my brows. I do this on everything. It doesn't matter what color I'm using. It's always Drift on the brows. Always. It should be yours. If you're not doing it, try it. Trust me. Trust me. I'm going to bring this down. Not on my inner corner, but on my inner orbital. I used to work for an oral surgeon and I learned orbital. I should have learned it in school, I'm sure. But I know what an orbital bone is. And it always made me feel real fancy in my 20s. I know what an orbital bone is. Okay, let's... stay on track. Okay, I'm gonna go into, I need a fluffy brush. I do. Okay, eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna go into Bird, okay? This is a olivey brown. Trust me, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna go in with the fluffy end, tap off the excess, and you typically have a transition color. I'm not doing that today. I am gonna bring Bird up here on my brow bone. I'm pushing this into my crease and I'm gonna blend it up onto my brow bone, circle, 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 and I'm gonna keep pulling this up. I really want it to be a slow fade up to my brow. Does that make sense? I feel like I have something on my eye right there. Okay, we're gonna keep her going and I'm just gonna really blend this out to my brow. Just like that. You see that? That's so pretty. I want to build. So I'm going to add a little more. We're just going to pop that puppy up just like that. Now, when I'm working on a fluffy end, and especially on my brow bone here, I hold my brush way over here because I don't want a lot of pressure. I want it to be light. I want it to be blended. And that's the best way. If I hold it down here like a pencil, there's going to be more pressure and I'm going to potentially push too hard and blend it away. All right. Popping it on, dusting it off, and then again, pushing into that crease first, windshield wiper, and then we're gonna pop it up. Build, build, build. So I focus mainly on this outer part. I always bring it in when I was blending it first, but as I'm blending and adding and building, I keep it on the outside. Okay, so let's get crazy. Let's get makeup crazy. I'm queen of neutrals. So when I say I'm crazy, that means nothing. You want fun, crazy makeup tutorials? Go watch Bailey Sarian. You have to have kind of a morbid sense of like anything because she talks about murder mystery and then she does wild fun. I love watching her. Anyway, I'm queen of neutrals. She's queen of not neutrals and so good. Anyways, I'm just going to get started. Okay, so this is where I'm going to go crazy. I'm going into Mija, this deep pink color, and I'm going to put this, I'm going to go onto my smudge brush here. I'm going to clean it off, and I'm going to push into it, and I'm going to go in the middle, and I'm going to add pink to my lid. Okay, we're going to add pink to the lid, and I'm going to blend it out to each side, okay? Just the lid. Now, stay with me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. And I'm going to fully commit. So mid and then up. Now, I have to be honest. I can only wink. And it's really not even a wink. It's like a squint and then pry your eye open. I can't do that over here. I can't. That's a talent when people can do that. I've watched lots of people. So I focus on the middle and I'm just bringing it out. Again, no idea what I'm doing. Don't know this technique whatsoever. I'm going to take the fluffy end of the eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to windshield wiper this. I probably could have done it with the small end. But whatever. Okay, I'm going to go back into Bird, Tappy Poo, and I'm just going to clean up my crease with that pink and I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to bring it up. I always miss this part of my brow bone right here. You can kind of tell. Okay, same over here. Clean up the crease, bringing it up like that. Okay, I'm going to go to the small end, add a little bit of Bird, and I'm going to get my lower lash line here, just like that, and I'm going to bring it up to meet that crease. I'm not going in on the lid. That's it. Okay, get the other side. I don't know why I don't want to make the face. You know, the face, the mascara face. I don't understand why. I think I can blame my mother for it. Okay. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go into Drift. And this is where I feel like this could be really good. I'm going to go over that pink and I'm going to try to make this like a pinky. Oh, I love it. Oh, ooh, okay. Okay. I don't know how people do the other curve with the bird noise. Okay, I'm just going over the pink with Drift to make it just a really pretty shimmery pink because I can't find one in our collection that's the color I was going for. But this is it. It's like a frosty pink. Okay, I need my eyeshadow brush. I'm going to clean it off. And I'm going to add a little more pink to this one. There we go. And I just want to clean her up. That's all I really wanted to do. I want to add eyeliner, obviously. So we're going to go with Tattoo Studio by Maybelline. I'm going to grab my little mirror for getting into my eyeball area. And I'm just going to go up and over on my waterline about just over halfway. And I'm going to push into my lash line to fill in between my lashes. And then I'm going to pull up and I'm going to do my lash line, not my waterline. Like that, I'm going to get my eye shader brush. I love this thing. And I'm going to smoke it. I'm going to smoke this out just like that. I'm going to bring this up to that top lash line. Boom. Ooh. Ooh. All right, so top lid, just over halfway, pushing into that lash line to fill in, getting this lash line. Need to flick up right here just to fill in. Okay, eye shader brush. It's the perfect blending brush. It's not by Seint. I don't know who it's by. I can get a link if you want it. I should link it on my link tree. I'm going to make that a goal with all my free time as a stay-at-home mom. I seriously just squeeze these videos in. Being a stay-at-home mom, I'm never going to say, pet peeve, okay? Here's one of my pet peeves. I'm going to get some liquid liner on. Biggest pet peeve is when somebody, and I take offense to it probably because I'm a stay-at-home mom and we're very defensive sometimes. I'm going to speak for us all. Stay-at-home moms is the hardest job. No. Every job's hard. Finding balance, doing anything. This is my job. My mom, number one job is I'm a mom. It's hard. If you are working anywhere, grocery store, lawyer, doctor, you clean, you do anything, it's hard. It's hard. So that's my number one job. And then I get to squeeze this in. This is fun for me. I don't do it because I have to. I do it because it's fun and I love it. And so I squeeze it in because I got to put my face on anyway. Granted, this does take me longer than if I just did my makeup, but it's worth it. Okay, anyways, I'm off on that rant. Get mad at me if you want. That's fine. That's my opinion about moms. It is a hard job, but every job's hard, especially if you're a mom. Oh, man, it's hard. It's hard. Okay, sorry. Liquid liner. This is Stila Say All Day, dual-ended, waterproof liquid eyeliner. It has a little end, and then it has a big end. I like the little end. I don't think I've ever, I think maybe once I've used the big end. I like the control. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little wing. I like the precision of it. If you like doing strip lashes, get this because it hides the lash glue really well. Because the strips on strip lashes can look a little shiny. So if you lay this down first, thicker than the strip, it hides the strip a little better. All right, same over here. I'm not going nuts. I already went wild with pink. And now I'm just gonna do a tiny little itty cat. Ah, sugar. I biffed it. I biffed it, guys. Which means I've got to come over here and biff this. Oh, nuts. Okay. It's okay. It's just makeup. Bare Minerals Lashtopia. I swore by falsies. I would say these are comparable. I think the difference is shelf life. This one will never last as long as this one. They're just as good going on. You'll buy more of these than you will of that. That's my comparison. That's my opinion. So you can say that's cheaper, but in the long run, I don't think it necessarily is because you're buying 2.5 to 1 of these. I don't remember what they cost, so I could be wrong again. Very good at this. Very good. So I wiggle at the root and pull. I did do those glue ones under the lashes. I'm giving myself a little break because the weight of them caused my lashes to grow this way. So they didn't, it turned into, they looked really great up, but as over time, they were weighing the lashes down. They were growing straight out, so they stopped being so bold. That's just what I noticed. They didn't damage my real lashes, which was nice, but they just weren't, they didn't have the lift I wanted anymore because they were weighing my natural lash that they're glued to down so much. I have a whole lot of opinions in this video today. I apologize. A 15-minute eyeshadow tutorial because I'm just full of opinions today. Okay, so that's my mascara. I've got to show you the final product because it's good. This is good. I like it. I like it a lot. And it's not super pink. I sometimes get a little too crazy with my pink and it makes me look like I've got the flu. But this time I didn't, and I'm real proud of myself. That's it. That's my eyeshadow, and I think it's sweet. You can, the nice thing is you can really put that pink on bold. You can take a setting spray, spray your brush, go into that Mija pink and really bold it out. And I'll try that sometime, just not right now, obviously. But you can really make it bold. So you can build this to be whatever you want, but I love it. That's the eye look. And I'm done with all my opinions. Have a great day.